Once a boy called the fucking little girl inspector came to school. We said, what's the matter? What's the matter? And he said, it's your teacher, Miss Goodall. She's dead. Sorry, yeah, sorry. And he said, could you get me the... He said, right, who wants to go? And I didn't put my hand up in case the cod was huge in the mouth. Don't like that. The way they slide round your mouth. But Sheila MacLaine said, yeah, me. There we all were, sitting in our rows behind our desks, watching very, very quietly. Suddenly, Beanesses had a moustache with a little Beanesses ring stuck in the top. It was big enough for me to sit in. But it wasn't any kind of Beanesses ring. It was special. It had a little gadget-ish. So you only poured out one at a time. I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary for me to tell you how to misbehave, said the inspector. Sheila MacLaine misbehaved. So I think you know what I mean. Sheila MacLaine went boing, boing, in the butt. And it went on for ages. And we were all crowding round, dead quiet, watching. Lloyd sat on Joanna after Lloyd had already sat on it once. Joanna spat some. She looked like she had never seen anything quite so fucking horrible in all her life. There's my mum, she's doing the fucking dead babysitter. The inspector said, have you? And then suddenly I remembered this funny little joke that my friend Haribo used to say. Yes, said the inspector. What programme shall I put on the telly? The 6 o'clock Beanesses. The inspector was delighted. Good, he said. You're right. Right. I put up my fat banana. Yes, said the inspector. Need this and fill my big butt with that thick, sweet Beanesses syrup, I said. He sounds like he's going to really do for me. So now he tries. Yeah, okay. The inspector darted across the room. Digging. This isn't the inspector. Beanesses syrup. This is... My mouth is full of Haribo. Beanesses syrup. Fucking slimy. Haribo. Banana. Oil. The little pig. And the butt hole is jammed. I'll have to break it down. Then onto the chocolate sauce. You know what I mean. Anyway, Haribo was sitting in front of me and I saw him. Suddenly, a boy called the inspector came to school. We said, what's the matter? What's the matter? And he said, his goldfish. I mean, Mum and Dad had died. So he didn't know what to say. Then I said, wake up, your mother is dead. And Mum said, leave him alone. Dave said, my fucking Mum and Dad fucking died as well. So everyone said, I don't care anymore, and he'll be out. No sex, nothing. What are you doing? Said the inspector. The little girl inspector was trying very hard not to look very hard. He shouts, you know, fucking little girl inspector stuff. Oh yeah. And Haribo was still coming away like mad. The inspector said, good Lord, he can come faster than an electronic gadget. I think you know what I know. Haribo said, and we all said, yeah, no, that's right, Haribo, you can. And then he started coming again. He was a nice man, Haribo. Beanesses. He had a sack full of jizz in it. All chewy and sweet. The inspector said, right, as you know, it was our plan to go out today to the sex museum. But the fucking little girl inspector, you've already begun yours. Even as I speak. Would you believe it? I can see that Fan has opened her Harry snatch. The inspector said, could you get me the... Dave said, the huge waste of money. We won't eat it. Anyway, my mum says, eat it. And I say, don't want to. Anyway, after a few months of this, we went home. And straight away, I was out the stairs, down the bed, into my brother's room. And I've come in his big face.